Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Rhea Ripley secured her spot in this year's Women's Money in the Bank ladder match by defeating Kairi Sane and Zoe Stark on the May 19, 2025 episode of Raw. The triple threat match also witnessed Zoe Stark sustaining a knee injury. Ripley seized the opportunity and pinned Sane to claim the victory. Being a former women's world champion, Mommy is a strong contender for the briefcase. She will undoubtedly bring her star power and expertise to the high-stakes contest. Despite being in the ring with other talented contestants like Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Stephanie Becker, Roxanne Perez, and Julia, Ripley has what it takes to climb the ladder and retrieve the coveted contract. This listicle points out 4 reasons why Rhea Ripley must win the WWE Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Money in the Bank 2025. Taking place this weekend. Has 4 matches scheduled for the night. Neither Io Sky nor Tiffany Stratton is booked to appear at the premium live event, which makes it hard for Rhea Ripley to cash in at the show. However, she can target Sky on Raw after Money in the Bank, or go after Stratton the following Friday on SmackDown. Or if WWE decides to play the waiting game, SummerSlam 2025 can be the perfect opportunity for Ripley to cash in the contract for one of the women's titles and claim her place at the top of the women's division once again. Rhea Ripley is one of the most decorated stars on the current WWE roster, but the one thing she has yet to accomplish in her iconic career is winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. This year will also mark the first time Ripley will compete in the titular ladder match or any ladder match in general. And winning the contest on her first attempt will be another crowning achievement for the Eradicator. In a video clip that aired on the May 26 episode of WWE Raw, Ripley revealed her determination to secure the contract. The former women's world champion put her opponents on notice. She also told Io Sky and Tiffany Stratton to hold their titles very tight and proclaimed nobody was safe from Mommy in the Bank. WWE has featured Rhea Ripley on the Raw brand for a while, and a change can open new possibilities for the Eradicator. Winning the Money in the Bank ladder match will allow her to cash in on any of the women's titles in both Raw and SmackDown. Earlier this year, Mommy lost the women's world title to Io Sky. She got a rematch for the title at WrestleMania 41 in a triple threat bout, which also featured Bianca Belair. Sky pinned Belair after hitting a top rope moonsault, retaining the title. While fans might expect Mommy to cash in on Sky and reclaim the women's world title, going after Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown could make things more interesting. A move to the blue brand and a potential feud against Stratton would be a welcome change for Rhea Ripley after spending a long time on Raw. After losing the Women's World Championship to Io Sky and failing to recapture it at WrestleMania 41, winning the NITB contract will give her another chance to reclaim her throne. While she does have the opportunity to cash in for any of the women's titles, Rhea Ripley might look to redeem herself by trying to reclaim the title she lost to Sky. Wrestling fans have been speculating about a potential heel turn for Ripley, and WWE has the perfect opportunity to facilitate that turn by having Mommy win the NITB ladder match and cash in on Io Sky, who is one of the biggest babyfaces on the current roster. Rhea Ripley is known for being ruthless and aggressive in the ring, and a heel turn would help her showcase that side of her character. It could open the doors for many entertaining storylines for the Eradicator in the future. In the unforgiving world of WWE, only the bold survive, and only the fiercest thrive. One woman who has consistently embodied that brutal, relentless spirit is none other than the Eradicator Rhea Ripley. After being sidelined due to injury and having to relinquish her WWE Women's World Championship, Ripley has returned with vengeance etched in her eyes. Now the WWE Universe is abuzz with anticipation and speculation as we edge closer to the 2025 Money in the Bank Premium Live event. While several top contenders have their eyes on the briefcase, none seem more suited for the opportunity than Rhea Ripley. Here's a deep dive into why Rhea Ripley must win the 2025 WWE Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Not just for her, but for the sake of the WWE Women's division as a whole. 1. Redemption after relinquishing the gold. The WWE Universe witnessed one of the most heartbreaking moments in recent memory when Rhea Ripley, reigning Women's World Champion, was forced to vacate her title due to an unexpected injury caused by Liv Morgan. It wasn't just any title reign. Rhea had carved out a legacy of dominance, vanquishing opponents like Becky Lynch, Raquel Rodriguez, and Nia Jax, proving her era was the most destructive and impressive in recent women's wrestling history. When Ripley walked to the ring to surrender the belt, the arena echoed with an eerie silence. It wasn't just a champion stepping down. It was the temporary end of an era. The sight of Mamie standing alone, clutching the title one last time, was enough to send shockwaves throughout the WWE landscape. But in wrestling, redemption stories are the heart of what makes a legend. Rhea's journey has always been about defying odds. From her early days in NXT UK to main eventing WWE's biggest stages, she has never allowed setbacks to define her. Winning the Money in the Bank ladder match would mark the perfect first step in rewriting her latest chapter. This isn't just about revenge or reclaiming what's hers. It's about proving that no matter how hard she falls, Rhea Ripley will always rise, and when she does, she takes down everything in her path. That briefcase isn't just a tool for opportunity, it's the gateway to her legacy's revival. And there's no one more deserving to swing that gateway wide open than Rhea. 2. The women's division needs its alpha back. Let's be blunt. The WWE Women's Division, though rich with talent, has felt the void Rhea Ripley left behind. With Rhea gone, the division's tone has changed. Her unmatched aura of danger, her unshakable confidence, her ability to make any match feel like a must-watch war, it's all been missing. While superstars like Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, and Bayley have stepped up, there's an undeniable truth lingering in the background. Rhea Ripley is the bar. And when the bar is gone, everything below it begins to settle. Fans tune in not just to see a champion. They tune in to see a force. Rhea Ripley is that force. A briefcase-wielding Ripley would inject new energy into every show. Imagine the tension every time her music hits. Picture the paranoia in the locker room. The cautious glances from champions who know that Mamie is lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike. She wouldn't need to announce her arrival. Her presence alone would rattle the division. In short, the women's roster needs someone who forces everyone to step up. And that's exactly what Rhea Ripley does every single time she's on screen. With the Money in the Bank contract, she wouldn't just return. She'd dominate on her own terms, setting a new course for the future of the division. 3. Unfinished business with Liv Morgan. If there's one name synonymous with Rhea Ripley's injury-induced downfall, it's Liv Morgan. And if you think Rhea Ripley has forgotten about that, you haven't been paying attention. Liv's attack on Rhea wasn't just brutal. It was strategic. Many fans believe Morgan's actions were premeditated, a desperate act by someone tired of being overshadowed. While Liv might argue that her intentions were misunderstood or that it was just business, there's no mistaking the fire behind Rhea Ripley's glare whenever Liv's name is mentioned. Now that Liv Morgan has clawed her way back into the spotlight, boasting a newfound darker edge, it's the perfect time for WWE to capitalize on the growing animosity between the two. But here's the twist. What if Rhea doesn't go straight after Liv? What if she bides her time? With the briefcase in hand, Rhea can strike at any moment when Liv least expects it. Rhea wouldn't just seek revenge in a one-on-one match. She'd want to take from Liv what matters most: her title, her pride, her moment. This storyline writes itself. Liv is riding high, perhaps thinking Rhea's focus is elsewhere. But imagine the look on her face when Ripley's music hits out of nowhere, briefcase in hand, and she cashes in to obliterate her tormentor. That moment would be electric, poetic, and unforgettable. There's no greater statement than winning the very title you were forced to relinquish, by taking it from the person who took it from you. Rhea Ripley cashing in on Liv Morgan isn't just good booking. It's destiny. 4. Cementing her legacy as one of the greatest of all time. Let's talk legacy. Rhea Ripley has already accomplished more in her WWE career than most superstars can dream of. NXT UK Women's Champion, NXT Women's Champion, Raw Women's Champion, Women's Tag Team Champion, SmackDown Women's Champion, WrestleMania victories, Survivor Series dominance, Royal Rumble winner. She's even led Judgment Day to relevance with a magnetic, commanding presence that drew comparisons to some of the greatest faction leaders in WWE history. But what Rhea hasn't done, yet, is hold the Money in the Bank briefcase. WWE loves first-time accomplishments, and the ITB contract is one of the last major accolades Ripley has yet to achieve. By winning the 2025 ladder match, she wouldn't just complete her resume, she'd elevate it. She'd join a rare class of superstars who've truly done it all. And let's not forget, Ripley's style is perfectly suited to the NITB format. She's ruthless, methodical, unafraid to take punishment, and always thinking one step ahead. Her power game inside a ladder match is unmatched. She doesn't need to climb faster than everyone. She just needs to brutalize her competition until there's no one left standing. If Rhea Ripley wants to be remembered as the most dominant woman of her generation, this is the move. The cash-in, the celebration, the reign that follows. It all adds to the mythos of a wrestler who was born not just to compete, but to conquer. A Money in the Bank victory is not just another accolade. In Rhea's hands, it becomes a weapon of psychological warfare. A trophy that says, your days are numbered. A reminder that Mommy's always watching and waiting. The final verdict. The 2025 Women's Money in the Bank ladder match is shaping up to be a career-defining event for many competitors. But for Rhea Ripley, it could be the ultimate redemption arc, the chapter that reclaims her crown and reestablishes her as the most feared woman in WWE. Her journey from dominance to forced absence has been emotional. But her comeback? That's going to be destructive. Rhea Ripley winning the NITB briefcase isn't just about giving fans what they want. It's about giving the WWE Women's Division the champion it needs. Someone unpredictable. Someone powerful. Someone who commands respect the moment she enters an arena. So when the bell rings and the chaos unfolds, remember this. Among the ladders, the steel, and the screams, one woman stands above the rest. Not just because of her physicality, but because of her destiny. Rhea Ripley isn't chasing a title. She's reclaiming her throne. And the Money in the Bank briefcase is her golden ticket to do just that. Let the era of Mommy begin. Again. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.